Now, on to Star Wars The Old Republic. Last month, we opened up pre-orders, and fan response has been incredible. In fact, thanks to your passion, we're setting a new EA record for pre-orders. Because of the rush, some retailers have already sold out of the collector's edition, and supply continues to be limited. We're very excited to get you into the game, and we're going to treat this game as a high-quality service, an ongoing, living experience. Our goal is to help set a new standard for an MMO launch. We're gearing up for it to be smooth right from the start. So far, thousands of gamers have been in early testing, and the feedback has been great. Story is proving to be a real differentiator and a game changer for the genre. Let's take a look at one of the thousands of cinematic sequences in The Old Republic, this time in German for GamesCom.
Hört auf zu kämpfen, Padawan. Euer Leben war in dem Moment vorbei, als ihr hergekommen seid. Weil der Orden sich entwickeln muss. Und ihr seid schwach.
Wer ihr auch seid, tretet von diesem Padawan zurück.
Ihr seid gefährlich. Ihr habt meine Soldaten getötet. Wir greifen nicht an. Wir säubern. Und wir haben gerade erst begonnen.
Legt eure Waffen nieder. Ich möchte euch nichts tun.
Der alte Orden ist tot. Lang lebe der neue Orden.
MMOs will be forever changed after Star Wars The Old Republic. You're going to care more about what happens next in your story, as well as progressing to the next level. But you don't have to take my word for it. You'll be able to see for yourselves as we expand testing with beta weekends over the next couple of months. During these open testing weekends, you'll be able to play any class with friends or by yourself, starting with the Origin planets. But we're not here to talk about Origin worlds. We're here to talk about higher-level gameplay. Crafting a rewarding and replayable endgame is the key to keeping the community thriving for years. This is the part of the game for devoted MMO players who have reached level 50 and who are still looking for an epic challenge. And a key part of the endgame in the Old Republic are operations, our version of raids. We want to place you and your friends right in the middle of a large, epic conflict that everyone remembers from the Star Wars films. Today, we're showing you the first operation in the game, the Eternity Vault. Here to take you through the live demo is Gabe Amatangelo, our lead endgame designer. And off to the stage on our right, we have our 8-person crack demo team from the dark side.
Hello, everyone. So yes, we're very excited today to show the first time ever live gameplay from our first operation, the Eternity Vault. Now, this is live. And those 8 players are going to have to work together in co-op to face the challenges ahead. So anything can happen today with that. But first, I want to say operations are for 8 to 16 players to get together to face the greatest threats in the galaxy. Now, it's varying difficulty modes, so it can be easy for the casual player and those not familiar with MMOs, and at the same time, offer a challenge for the hardcore players. So, going right to the action, here we have the players. They're on a ship that just got shot down by the Eternity Vault's defenses. So they're forced to take escape pods to the surface. Now the Eternity Vault is an ancient alien prison in which the greatest threats in the galaxy are contained, old ancient ones, including the greatest force wielder seen in 20,000 years. Now if he was to get out, then it'd be a threat to the Empire and Republic alike. So they're here to stop him before he fully awakens.
Domain. Children unknowing, they will serve.
So they've landed across the hostile surface. Well, that's not exactly the co-op action I was talking about, but that's cool, killing the Tauntaun. So they're jumping right into it. They're focusing their hatred, loading their weapons. The Juggernaut's leading the charge. This guy's heavily armored. He's got a lightsaber in one hand, and he uses the Force to deflect damage with the other. So his job is going to be to keep as much of the damage focused on him as possible. And they've hit the first line of defense here, which is a bunch of droids and 2 massive turrets. Now, of course, the Juggernaut can't weather the onslaught forever. So we've got an agent operative acting as medic, applying some med packs from a distance. The turrets, though, are aiming at various different members of the team. So the Sith Inquisitor over there is helping out, helping numb their minds from the pain, and also offering up some Force shields. Well, those turrets got to be taken out because they can't last forever. So we've got the bounty hunters over there. We've got one over there, the power tech. Advanced prototype. He's got a bag of tricks, much like Jango Fett. He's got grappling hooks he can pull enemies in. He's got jetpacks he can get into range. He's got EMPs. So he's working on that there. The other bounty hunter, a different specialization, mercenary, arsenal specialization, all about doing damage. Has missiles, iconic Boba Fett, death from above move going on there. She's attacking the vulnerable points in the turret. And they got it down. Good job, team. All right. Now they can shift some of their resources from defenses to offense to get ahead of these droids that keep landing. And so we've got the Sith Assassin. He's double-bladed, wielding a double-bladed lightsaber, rather. Much like Darth Maul, and he's got force pull, so he can help pull them into range and gather them up. Looks like the Juggernaut's doing a good job with it there. And the Agent Operative can call in an orbital strike when they're all gathered like that. He radioed it in. If there's anything left, the Sith Inquisitor can finish it up with a Force Lightning. Now, their journey has led them here. The choices they've made have given them these different specializations, and this is only a fraction of the specializations players can have that come to bear here. And we've got the other turret, the last turret they're on. They've got the lethal Marauder there, wielding a lightsaber in both hands. She can force leap, throw lightsabers, and get into range. A vicious damage dealer.
My finest creation, machine of machines. Metal enemies welded together and allied toward destruction.
So the challenges have only begun, and this is the second line of defense coming up.
Unauthorized life forms detected.
So the Juggernaut and Assassin jump in there. This guy's Annihilation Droid XRR-3, formerly used to wipe out civilizations, reprogrammed to help contain the Eternity Vault. And he packs a punch.
I have been armed with 24 distinct weapons technologies.
All right, the team's been doing good, but it looks like some of them are getting defeated now, so we'll call it there. But good job, team, getting to the second line. All right. And with that, we're going to show you some other combat gameplay seen farther in the Eternity Vault. Thank you.
Awesome. Thanks, Gabe. Great job, team.